Hello peeps, Outlandish Gaming here. On this video today I'll be talking about some experiences I made with this game Star Citizen. So the first time I played this game I was like, whoa, that thing really looks amazing. I was so admired and surprised by the size and the scope of what I could see on the Area 18, which is where I am right now, just as an example. But then I went for some other place to the space station called Odyssey, and once I got here, I called up my ship, of course, and I went out to the landing pad, and I was even more surprised. I was like, double, whoa, it's really amazing, and it looks good, and it looks astonishing. And the first time I saw this thing right there that you are seeing now, the planet Crusader as they call it, I was like, yeah, that's it, I need to go there. I know that there is this new update upcoming of the game. I think is the version 3.0, but I said, fuck it, I'll try it anyways, because why not? Maybe I'll be able to land. Of course I knew I wouldn't be able to, but I say to myself, let's just start to get as close as possible, and using what I think is one of the most popular ships on the game, because it's also one of the most cheaper ones, which is the Aurora MR. So come with me on this little trip, trying to get as close as possible to Crusader and see what the game will do to me after that.
Take off complete. Landing gear raised.
It really looks massive in scale, and the size of the planet and the size of the station itself. I wondered how close to reality would it be. So because I know that the ship I'm taking is one of the slowest ones, actually that's one of the reasons why I took it with me, not just because it's one of the most available at hand for everyone playing the game, but also because it's one of the slowest ones. I wanted to have an idea of how long does it take for the ship to get to Crusader without using your quantum core. While sitting there waiting for the ship to get to Crusader, I faced a lot of problems, like what to do and all this time, and how long would I have to wait until something actually happened So I had to find ways to pass my time. So I had one Coke and it wasn't enough, so I went to a cappuccino instead. It wasn't enough either. So I started wondering what would happen if I actually crashed my ship into Crusader. So I took my calculator and started doing some maths. Please consider that I am not a physicist. I am not a physics engineer or something, so take it with a pinch of salt. To calculate the impact, I needed Aurora's maximum being 8 and calculate the volume of it. And then I would need the formula for the impact force. And I used the computer from the ship to calculate how fast I was going. And if the computer is to be trusted, I was going at about 10 kilometers per each 21 seconds. So that means something like 476 meters per second. That was my top speed. That makes something like 1,714 kilometers per hour, which is fast, but slower than I would expect, because if you consider the fastest commercial ship in the world, except in the Concorde and all the ultrasonic or supersonic planes, the Cessna Citation X flies at around 1,126 kilometers per hour, which is not too far away from the Aurora. But the F-22, the fighter plane, flies far faster than the Aurora to around 2,410 kilometers per hour, which is a lot. But the fastest manned spacecraft ever, the Apollo 11, reached at its peak 39,897 kilometers per hour, which is far quicker than the Aurora. And considering that we are on the game hundreds of years in the future, it's a bit disheartening. But then if you consider the distance to the moon, which is around 384,400 kilometers, and I opened another Coke here, the Aurora would take around 9 days to get there. The F-22 will get something like 6 days, and the Apollo took 4 days and 7 hours roughly. If it was to Mars, which stays at its closest proximity to the Earth at around 54,600,000 kilometers, it would take the Aurora only 3 years and 10 months to get there. The F-22, if it could, it would take around 2 years and 7 months, while the Apollo 11 will take 57 days. That just reminded me, and I had to make a note on my notebook that I should never run out of quantum fuel for my Aurora, otherwise I will die in a very lonely, cold and quiet little space on the infinite dark of space, which is bad. Going back to the mass problem that I was considering before, keeping everything constant in a 90 degrees impact in rock, the Aurora will take something like 2,395,870 Newton of force. I don't know what that means actually. I was just trying to pass the time. But yeah, here we are. So back to Port Olysa. On this my experience, I concluded that the game is really massive in scope and very, very ambitious. And I cannot wait for the opportunity to travel around this space they created and touch down or land in planets, even even if it's just to start up the engines again and go land in some other planet. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I can see you in the verse. See ya.